Well, hello, everyone. We're the Three Gigs, three guys in glasses, and we get together every once in a while and produce something that will reflect our scar tissue, as Jim likes to
Yeah.
refer to, from the construction industry. Today, I'm Paul, representing a subcontractor.
I'm Jim, and I'm representing the general contractor.
Craig, and I'm the owner CM.
And today we're talking about design build. Now, design build is one of the four project delivery methods that is used in construction. Project delivery method is a way in which the owner is going to assign both design and construction services. And in the traditional design bid build arena, that owner will assign two contracts, one to a designer and one to a contractor.
Right.
In design build, you will select one entity and craft one contract.
Right.
And that design builder
Has
will
everything.
then have everything, all of the design services and all of the construction services under one.
I don't have to sue two people. I can sue one.
Which might actually be a reason that we would prefer design build to some extent.
Right.
So why would you like it? Maybe, oh, wait a minute, you said you had some fears and would rather
I
go.
do.
Yeah.
I've got fears about a design build scenario, but the contractor like them, which isn't one of my
But
fears.
it's your choice.
If they like them, I have to wonder why, because obviously it gives them a leg up.
If they like it too much, you don't like it because you're afraid, right?
Yeah,
so why should you like it? Why
would I
should
like
the
it?
owner like it?
Because one, I get to know that I'm going to do this project. So I work with an architect team, and maybe we've worked with them in the past, so we have a good positive relationship, and we know that we can work together. Then we kind of control the whole process as well.
And you own the document.
The design, the documents, the whole
they're
thing.
all yours. You can't impugn them. You can't be shouting down the plans and specs
because
they're your plans and specs.
We follow what's called a program for the project to say, this is the owner said, I want to build a 50,000 square foot building and I want it to look beautiful. It's going to go right here on our campus or wherever. And so we get to kind of really work with the architect, be creative.
Exactly.
Use all of our creative expertise.
Right. Let me back up one step. At the very beginning of this process, you created what is known as an RFP, a request for proposal. In that RFP, you stated all of the criteria that this guy's going to need to give you a price proposal.
Right.
He's going to give you two things, really. You're probably going to ask for a technical proposal and a price proposal. And both of those are going to come into play, but he has to be able to demonstrate to you that he can create this plan or this project precisely to the criteria that you placed in that RFP.
Okay, here's my question. Who's in charge?
The design builder.
Who's in charge?
The owner.
Is the contractor going to design my building?
No.
Or is the architect going to?
No, we have to work as
the
one
architect's
team.
going to do what the contractor tells him.
Well, he's going to
Typically,
hire.
yeah. So the architect and the contractor work together. Like Paul said, in a project we delivered in the past, we had to prepare. The owner gave us an outline of what they want. Then we had to prepare what we would call a technical proposal. It gave them a pretty picture of what we conceptually believe our design is going to look like. It gave them all the kind of the statistics of our project to say, here's how we meet your program.
Mm-hmm.
And then it also had a price for ours. Mm-hmm. Because if you said three different guys are going to submit their design build proposal, the price might be different because they might put more glass or more, landscaping or whatever. And then the owner gets to pick of these design build proposals, the one he feels like that's the coolest, prettiest,
is the closest to my
design,
concept,
most economical.
It might not be the most economical. That's the beauty of this delivery process, is they don't have to pick just the low bidder.
Yeah.
They can pick the bid that fits what their program states.
bid criteria was, right?
Yeah.
Or what their
might look
their criteria.
the coolest.
What you get to do is have the assurance that the RFP would include everything that you would want out of your building. For example, you may be more interested in sustainability, in operational costs, in maintenance costs over
Mhm.
time, as
Mhm.
opposed to a cheap price on bid day in a traditional design bid build.
Yeah.
And so now you can start to work with that design builder who's going to be responsible for both the design and construction to get precisely what you want. They're going to come in and begin working with your user groups to discover exactly what it is.
Yeah.
They're going to present you with 2 or 3 different conceptual drawings.
Am I getting a sales job here?
No, you're yeah, in a way, because I really
yeah.
like
Yeah.
design build. So in a way, yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna lay out 3
Yeah.
concepts, having either maybe it's a tower, maybe it's a complex, a campus style, maybe it's positioned this way on your property, maybe this
Yeah.
way. I'm going to show you all kinds of, maybe this is a park setting, maybe this is a very industrial setting, but I'll show you 3 different concepts. You get to choose it, and then we'll all sign off on that and start working toward your concept.
Okay, so it is one contract. I sign it. Everybody in the world is now going to do amazing things, and I have not relinquished any control. I still get to be a part of it.
Yep.
And the part I like best in summary about this is that I no longer have to hear trash talk from the contractor about how bad the plans
are.
because they're the ones who
Yeah.
did the.
And if you're still concerned about too much control or them not paying attention to your interests, you can always hire a construction manager as an agent to work alongside. I don't necessarily recommend that, but that is a possibility if you are that paranoid.
So design build, not anything like design bid build, goes down deep. That it could be a 20-minute discussion about this, but that's our definition of a design build. Unless we want,
and a lot of nuances too. Since you said it could go any way, we'll just close with this. It can be design bid or design build, operate, design build, operate, maintain. And I've even seen one here locally in San Diego that was a design, build, operate, maintain, and renovate once after 10 years.
unbelievable. This is the 3 gigs. We've been talking about design build. If you like this, hit a thumb, hit a subscribe, and come back and see us again.